Hello. Thought I'd have a little bit of a chat tonight. I've had a few I've had a few things happen over the last day. Actually just yesterday. I got kicked out of the Dark Hole, which is a Discord group filled with trolls. All because I would defend Chuck Stigall. Well, I guess they're not people I want to have around. They sorted themselves out. The Lord will sort everything out. So that's it. Bye-bye, Dark Hole. Ain't gonna deal with you no more. Talk all the crap you want. I don't care. Probably gonna see it on here sooner or later. So I'm not gonna be mean. It's like I'm gonna be nice when people are nice to me. I'll be mean when they're mean to me. And I'm gonna cast curses on those who deserve curses. I think I'm justified, so I think I am justified in casting some death spells when I have to cast them. So maybe I'll go do that. I don't know why it has to be this way. People just can't respect Chuck. He's not my best friend. CCDN is my best friend. Chuck is a very close second best friend of mine. Consider him to be like number 2 right now. Well, we'll do a live stream. Hopefully, we'll do a live stream very soon. Me and him do a live stream once I get my Rumble running. And I'm not sure I can do a panel on OBS. It sounds like I got to use OBS Studio to live stream on Rumble, but I guess me and Chuck could live stream. Yeah, we can live stream on YouTube. Just got to figure out I can do that. I just load up StreamYard and set that all up. So that should be pretty easy. It should be a pretty easy task, and we'll just talk about some science stuff. It's like there's nobody that seems to know what Chuck's actual interests are. Like when he's not being trolled, can like someone tell me? Like you go into his server and hey, what are your interests that are not being like the things you do when you're not being trolled? Like what do you read? Has anyone ever asked that? Like what do you read when you're not being trolled? I seem to be the only person ever done that. And I'm actually glad I am because he's actually a pretty interesting guy. He's into science and technology, into space exploration. I'm into aliens, so that's kind of space exploration. So I see no reason why I shouldn't be friends with him. It's like his intellectual knowledge is on par with my own. I'm not sure, maybe not on par because I'm like into like deep space programs and all of that. I know black op programs, the government, and what the Space Force is up to, but maybe he is caught up. I should find out. Shouldn't you find out how smart he actually is? I guess maybe you trolls are just jealous that he's smarter than you. That's why you never even ask. So, here's a little message for you trolls. Ure ingu uem ona nine uem. Uru ingu ure. Ure. Ona shiom uem usa ure. Well, you guys keep talking smack about me. Keep talking smack about my master. Yeah, I bet you know who that is. I only got one master now. It's not Jacoba anymore. It's a certain vampire lord. So I'm going to defend him with every power I have at this point. So here's another one. Ingune eo ure. Ueo em ilnatio. Alright, well. Let's have a little fun here, people. You guys don't believe I have power, so why would you even care what I'm saying when I speak in different languages? But I am trying to defend Chuck Stigall, so I don't believe your accusations. It's like I know trolls are tricking him into agreeing to stuff he doesn't normally would agree to. I know he's being stressed into it. I see how his server is always being hounded and hogged with lies and deceit, and how he's always being flooded with propaganda. Yeah, and the guiles and the charms of the devil and all that kind of stuff. That's the stuff he has to deal with every single day. I've known him for about a month now, and I've now been on 2 streams, and both streams were both totally butchered by trolls. He's told me it's not quite that bad when I'm not around, so I kind of figure you guys are attacking extra hard, trying to drive him away from me. But you can't do that when someone knows that I am the true friend, that I'm true to my word and all that. You kind of can't win anymore. Doesn't work like that. Once they find out I am true, and if they're smart people, they know to keep me around. And I'm going to do my duty, and I always have. Even as the president of the damn build, I'm going to do my duty. And here goes another one. Ure Sul O'Shale. Kill the trolls. Eo Urna O'Shale Ure. Ashime Ueo Same. Kill the trolls. Ish Ure, Ish Ure, Ish Ure Mshe. Kill the trolls. Janio Inyam. Fuck the trolls. We don't need trolls. They're just a waste of carbon, as far as I see. And since you guys don't know what the hell I'm saying, you can't judge me for it. You don't know what's being said. I could be saying love spells, I could be saying hate, I could be saying destruction. You don't know. You got to prove this case because I will challenge it. It's like Chuck Stigell is my second best friend. And it looks like Jupiter doesn't want to be around. I haven't talked to him for a few days now. So his loss on having an ally that will actually defend him and be a true friend. But he's such a loner. I'm not going to have to deal with him anymore. So I think I'm free of that, actually. I'm not going to show up at his house. Actually, he wants me to show up in his town, Nambla, the Man Boy Love Association. No, it's North American. He lives in Nambla, Idaho. North American Man Boy Love Association, city of Idaho. So once he found out 40 years old and I don't have money for a hotel, but money for the trip, it's like I think he just disappeared. Yeah, he talked a bunch of dirty crap, but whatever. That ain't gonna manifest, so I'm kind of glad of that part. Ishune Jue Inernia Nemiam Ingu Ome. Oops. I don't think I should have said that. Let me say it again. Is Shune Jue Inur Nia Nemiam Ingu Ome. Oh yeah, actually kind of felt good. Well, maybe I should do it again. I don't know. Let me look for some more fun. No, I need fun. I'm looking through a spell book right now. Looking for a little bit of fun. Hey, maybe I should turn this into a lesson of the Urash. Been reading the Urash. Maybe I should give a lesson in it. So let's go do that. Go look at the Urash. Go look at a lesson of the Urash. So it's in. Damn, it's kind of hiding from me. Okay, I don't think I should show these images, but okay. This is the language I was reading just now. Cursing you freaking trolls. There is only one common word in the language of Urish, and that is its name, which means tongues. The language consists of 8 vocal sounds and 9 non-vocal sounds. These characters will be assigned a written character designed by the sorcerer himself. The sorcerer must create a basic set of words to be used in ritualistic uses. The complexity of the language created depends on the sorcerer's skill in the matters of fabricating a magical language based on his skill in channeling his own soul and learning the tones and notes that work according to his soul. The power of the Urish comes directly from the soul and its interaction with the universe and its energies. This language bridges the gap between chaos and order, and thus it is perfect chaos. By learning the Urish, the sorcerer can use chaos magic to command the ordered powers of all creation in ceremonial magic and in summoning. Although words with negative meanings are given, they are only given as a means to create words for protection from these aspects. Do not fret about conflicts in the words, as the language may evolve as you learn more about how language works as time passes. Changing words is not a bad thing. It is just the start of your path in learning and mastery. That's about all you need to know about this language. That's about all I should even tell you about it. I'm going to have to admit, Sophia, are very worthy to even know it. When you mess with black magic languages, languages of chaos, dark power, you create a contract between your own soul and the source of the whole universe and write a language of vibration between that. You're going to discover a whole new power. You're going to discover you don't need an altar. The altar is it's right there. It's in your tongue. It's your mouth. It's what you speak. It's a great power. Everything is a vibration. In the occult system of magic, even the O9A's got to agree to this. Everything is a vibration. So when you're messing with when you use the Urish, it's a whole system of magic. It just feels natural. Each word feels natural. You don't have to relearn it later, which is inevitable. You do have to relearn it later. If you want to learn Urish as a spoken language, you have to learn it like any other language. You have to develop a lesson plan, how you're going to learn it. I am actually in the current possession of a lesson plan, but not a full lesson plan. Okay, let's go look at it actually. Let me go share screen. Okay, doesn't let me do that. I thought I would shrink it, but okay, we'll look at the script of the book. The training manual. I created training manual. Pan Mythica Urish training course. So these are the current chapters. Learning the Urish writing, over notes, under notes, Urish language, vocabulary, characters. I actually read you a chapter. I believe I read you Urish language. So we're going into it, and here's the language. So the Urish alphabet has 9 overnotes and 8 undernotes. Previously, we called the undernotes VCs, also called tittles, and overnotes NVCs, also called consonants. The language is meant to be written right to left, top to bottom. Red will show the characters, and green will show where the undernote will go. The underline represents the sound which each letter makes. Daily practice of this tongue is advised because some words in this dictionary can be hard to pronounce or form into a coherent song. Yeah, the language is best sung as a song. So if you're like a songwriter and you have my alphabet, actually my dictionary, you know how the words are pronounced. And I believe each word only may have one pronunciation, sung, or I guess it is only sung. I guess the song will kind of write itself. Because I know one prayer. I can sing one. I can actually sing one of the prayers. So we have the letter. These are the characters. I'm not gonna read the text. I'm just gonna slow scroll it. Let you guys read them. So these are the characters. That's called Ingi. So I think it's the only one that's got. I have to actually say the name of, so you guys know what it's called. It's called Ingi. It's called Ingi. That is how it's pronounced. So it produces an ing sound. And I believe we're going to tell you what zhu is. So zhu pronunciation is Zhejiang, Zhejiang. I think it's Zhejiang. I think is how it's pronounced. So that's basically that's the alphabet. So now we're going into the undernotes. These are characters that fit into the green spaces of the larger overnotes. These are the undernote characters. If a sentence starts with an undernote, it will be in the top position, which means it'll be in the upper left of the character. If the following word starts with an undernote, it will be in the level of the undernote of the previous word, ended with an undernote. Otherwise, the undernote will be in the top position, which is the upper left. So that is E. It means feet. I means cookie. Eo is eh. Okay, so the most important part is not how they're pronounced. The most important part is how they're used. I read this part earlier, so we got these C's are what give the spells power to work. With the first and feel for yourself, which the elements and powers will represent. Vibrate each vowel sound with previous NVCs to get complete words. Each word is a command or an element. Some words can comprise only 2 vowel sounds or simple command words, or things like the, is, of, and, it, yes, no, and other simple words, if used at all. You can place two vowel sounds together. Okay, you kind of get the picture. I'm not going to explain this thing. I'm not supposed to be teaching this to anybody, dude. I shouldn't be teaching this to anybody. This is a magical system. If you're going to turn it into anything ceremonial, those are the tools you're going to need to activate it. I believe I should call it a night. I've had enough to drink. I'm actually going to call this a night because I've had my fun. So, yeah, I'm just testing the streams right now to see what happens, see how it works. Just testing, like what else can I get away with on here? Can I really teach black magic on here? It's like, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. I'm pretty sure I can teach black magic in here with immunity. I'm not sure I can show the ritual or I stab a pig's heart or whatever and put a curse on certain people, but I have cursed the trolls, and I will stab another pig's heart in the name of Chuck Stigall. He's a good friend of mine. I consider him my second best friend. And nobody and nothing you people are gonna say is gonna ever change that. And I believe he's got another friend. He's got that Renegade King in his server, who I think is also going to stand by my side in this. I'm not sure if I can teach. I'm not sure if he's ready to learn magic or not and actually put some action behind his words or not. Like, I don't know, like destroy a troll maybe. Annihilate an entire country for speaking against you, like what happened to Haiti in 2010 and what happened to Chile later that summer when my roommate like, oh, you didn't do that. Okay, I'll prove it to you. So I cast that spell again and it happens. So this like, yeah, it's like, are people really gonna like, oh yeah, why am I even asking? This is humanity. They are stupid enough to challenge it. No doubt about it. They're dumb enough to challenge it. I'm dealing with the most stupid of all species in the entire universe. I'm also including viruses and amoebas in that, by the way, as humans are stupider than even viruses and amoebas. Because at least those aren't going to challenge me to a test and find out what I'm capable of. Knowing full well I have photographs to prove it. And I'm going to do a photograph video later on. I think I will. I'll describe some of the, I'll pull up some chats with the aliens involving some photographs I have. And I think we can cover some of that. I think we can. I have not decided if I'm going to release any of the Metro conversations. And there's a lot of stuff in the Metro conversations where I cover like black magic, where I like curse people and stuff that I guess I'll release the information, the ones that are dead now. I'll release that information because they can't protest me. They're dead. So yeah, I got a dead manager. I'll bring that. There's a whole documented series where I cursed the manager and stuff here. And that person disappeared. So I can bring that up. It's well documented. So we'll consider bringing that up. We'll consider bringing up the stuff with Chris Chan where I summoned demons and all that. And not all of it was brought up. Not all of it was related to the dimensional merge. Some of it was my own attempts at creating my own dimensional merge outside of Christine and all what he did. I am going to call it a night, actually. I think I'm done here. I'm running out of stuff to say. So I'm going to give my one. Yeah, I got Yessie here, posted like 10 minutes ago. If they got anything else to say, now's your chance. Hurry up and just type some gibberish. I know you're there. And then ask a question. Okay, I guess you're not there. Oh, yeah, well, I guess no gibberish. Good night. Good night, everybody. The drunk skunk is going to bed. Had enough for the night. Hey, Christine, come over here. You might find some fun.